shoot. I don't know. Save the world, like, what is this? Like, the ventures just keep getting worse. Now, if this is what Save the World is, then it's just not good. I'm just... Like, the whole thing where you boost your weapon, I mean, that's cool, but Save the World is really just going down because there's nobody actively trying to do anything. And this skin right here is terrible. This better not be an epic skin. Yeah, there's no way that skin could have been epic.
I saw it.
Speaking of that, I didn't even know that, what you call it, but just do solos, I guess. I even know, because normally my other friend would just be, playing again, so join him. It is what it is. The other day I streamed, I got a W. That was good. That's probably like my first time really getting a W. It's like my second win. Otherwise than that, I mean, there's really no... I don't even know how to put it. Do I think Fortnite is good? Good relatively means that I feel like the game is okay. Not saying it doesn't have flaws, but flaws are like make the game what it is, in a sense. What's up, Jason? I'm still laughing. I hope my paycheck comes in today, so I go to the bank and deposit it. I don't even know. I mean, there's not even that much to do, relatively speaking, and like this year's just been like, wow. I just hope the vaccine, I'm supposed to get the vaccine soon. Like, I just hope stuff gets back to normal. I will still avoid crowds. Like, even after COVID, I'm still gonna be wearing a face mask. It's just me. I'm gonna be on my Michael Jackson. Just going to be wearing face masks. Because a lot of people's stuff is just nasty, and no, it is what it is. I agree with the lockdown 100%, but I just feel like, I don't even know. A whole lot of this stuff is just, to me, it's just not making any sense. In terms of, like, I don't even know. I definitely say what the government is doing. In terms of, like, why would you scale back some of the stuff like the New Yorks, the Massachusetts, and stuff like that? More people going to die, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're telling people they can go dine in. I would never dine in a restaurant or go to a bar. A bar needs to be open. Like, I'm of age, I can go and get a beer and stuff now, but I don't drink like that. Like, a beer is something I may have like every once in a blue moon, but I'm not really big on beer. Like, beer's not all that. That's being objectively speaking. And the beer is stuff that I like to drink. It's not like, you know, Budweiser or Heineken. It's like cider. Like, Angry Orchard's okay. It's not the best. But, you know, I feel like that's occasionally. I don't go and really drink beer or drink alcohol like that. It's just not really me. Now I turned 21, yeah. I had me a beer. No, I had like me like a cider. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. But yeah, definitely like the bars. I would never go to a bar or something like that to order a beer. What's up, Tyler? I don't even know why I'm even playing Fortnite right now. But I got class like 2 hours. I got like a test, and I'm like, I looked at the information, but I'm just like, with this teacher, he's kind of full of crap. for what he has. I'm not really tripping off his class. I hate to put it like that. I'm really not. I'm supposed to go back to class. Like, I'm glad it's like my last year. Like, going to school, really. Ready to just graduate. So we're talking about getting prepared for the real world. I mean, it is what it is, my honest opinion. I'm not being conceited or nothing like that, but yeah. One of those things you're like, yeah, it is what it is. But man, I just saw the PlayStation Plus stuff, games and the Destruction All Stars. That's like Rocket League, but it's like made by PlayStation, whatever developer studio got it. Will I play it or I download it? Maybe. There's a whole lot of games on PS5. They have some. They just came out exclusively for PlayStation 5, like Bug Snacks. That's made by Epic Games, but like I don't know. Another reason too why I feel like Fortnite has gone down. Fortnite is not necessarily a game. They're not really focused on being a company right now, like actually gaming and stuff like that. They're focused on lucrative contracts with like other game developers, like Epic Games Store, do the baby emote. That's the guy.
I needed some with some bop in. I'm unorthodox than a mother. Hey, when you gon' switch the flow? I thought you never asked. I needed some with some bop in.
That's funny. I think Fortnite is terrible. In a way, yes. I definitely think Fortnite is terrible. Oh, what? The heck? I can't get a blue AR. All I can get is a heavy. Wow. Just doo-doo. Can't even get a green AR. Fortnite is ass. Yeah, I would think so. Objectively speaking, it is terrible. The competitive pool, nobody's really pushed to the competitive. The last thing I saw on competitive was that they were having like a $20 million tournament. Now it's just like a number of people have left the competitive thing and people moved on to different games. I don't think that any game really offering competitive right now, especially games that were strictly created for competitive, are going to be around anytime soon. That's me just being objective. Just strictly because of what you see. Like, for instance, Valorant. Nobody's really playing Valorant anymore. To my knowledge, I don't think it's a bad game in a way, but everybody goes through their phase of let me play a game and get some money. We deal with that way. They're gonna get the money, and it's gonna be good. But my whole point with like Epic Games, I mean, just Fortnite in general, Valorant isn't for everybody. That is true. That is true. And like Valorant is pretty much, I would say it's Overwatch and Apex Legends, like a copy and paste, but it's unique. And then again, it's just like, yeah, I definitely agree. And most of everybody on there is on PC. I think it's majority a PC game. But I know Fortnite isn't even that big necessarily, unless they have an event. The events on Fortnite are pretty good. Like the concerts, the last time it was good was like Travis Scott. Then they did the Marshmello event. Marshmello and Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott comes first, then Marshmello. Past that, the stuff that they've been having and the stuff they try to add, it's just not cutting it. But the thing I will say about Fortnite is that it'll still have other brand deals. Like they got the Predator in the game from Predator series. They got that skin, stuff like that. That's free. But another thing I'm realizing is they keep on trying to bundle stuff together and put, like, look at that. I just saw a chest, and look, that whole section is taken out. You don't even see people properly loading in anymore. And that's where I kind of had the issue at. The problem becomes like, what in the world is that? And then you have the bots. The bots really aren't adding anything to the dynamic of the gameplay. It's just like, let me just add something in here. That's another one. That's my takeaway from it. And then look, there's more bots. I'm just avoid the bots altogether. Honestly speaking, there's no point. Then I realized Fortnite seriously had a meta where it's just like they added the drum gun, they added a lot of stuff, and how you gonna be a coward? Another issue I got with Fortnite too is that the people like, look, there is no way that I got hit with that. There is no way objectively for me to get hit like that with the damn what you call it, the tactical, because it doesn't have that much effective range with it. And then for it to take 30 damage, the maximum that shit has is like what, like 13 damage at that range. There's no way. There's no way. And then look at that. It's no cap. I know I've beat Hitman Silent. I got the Silent Assassin suit only. I got it that run. That was pretty difficult, but I found a way to get through the thing. Open the elevator and just go through it. And then you exit the mission. But I realized I probably have to do another run of the actual game and then do a couple more challenges. And definitely try to get, I'll definitely try to get Hitman Platinum. Hitman 3 Platinum. I always wanted to platinum a game, so I might try to definitely. Hitman is fun in my opinion. There's multiple ways to do certain stuff. It's rewarding in my opinion. But it's not that many games like out right now that's like, yeah, let me go ahead and drop that $75.06 You definitely can't spend like all your money, like your paycheck. And right now, I got a goal of like saving up $700 to $1,000. It'll probably take me like 6 weeks to do with my current job, so I'm gonna do that. I think that's a benefit. So, definitely going. I'm trying to wait for my paycheck. Just let my expenses be like low, so I can just keep on saving. What? Yeah, it's whatever. I would consider playing Cold War right now, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. See. I'll play a couple more. I don't know. I realized something too, man. Chick-fil-A, honestly, it don't hit the spot. Honestly, there's a lot of places to me that just don't hit the spot anymore. Just because, like, the pandemic, there isn't that many places, or I don't even say options available. There are a lot of options available. But to me, a lot of restaurants and stuff like that, it depends on the day of the week that you get it. If it's not the service, it has to be literally, I don't know, a multitude of like reasons why food is terrible, like a quality control issue. Like I just had some stuff from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I don't eat Buffalo Wild Wings like that, but I was just in the mood for boneless wings, and I probably ate like 6 of the stuff, and that stuff was just terrible. I didn't even eat the stuff. The fries were soggy and just nasty, and it tastes like they've been cooked in old grease. And they'd even fry the French fries so long. They were albino French fries. Like I don't. It's really nasty. But I feel like the king of using old grease is Bojangles. That's honest. The kings of using old grease is Bojangles. that just takes the cake. Like I don't even know. Like I don't even like getting their chicken strips anymore because the chicken strips, they're just like to me. It's honestly hard to mess up chicken strips. Like if you're not sure the restaurant. If just get something that tells you all you need to know about a restaurant. Like they mess up the chicken strips, and it's been done. It's been done. Then obviously, I don't know, man. The guy gets a gun, shoots me in my back for one. I land. I didn't get a gun. I run. I get shot in the back. That's interesting. And then I feel like Fortnite and a lot of games, they're at a point where they're not creative. Like, otherwise in the events, but they're poorly executed. The events on Fortnite are not poorly executed. The events on other games such as 2K, even just a reveal event, like for instance, Mortal Kombat. Nobody can tell me that Mortal Kombat is a good game. What reality do you live in to think that Mortal Kombat is a good game? I think Mortal Kombat, when it first released, was a broken game. You had, people with unfair advantages like Geras. No matter how many patches and stuff that you would try to nerf the character, then you have Jackie Briggs, which is pretty much an 8 combo hit, and not including a setup. That's over half your health is to diminish, and it's not really a hard combo to master at all. The best characters in the game, honestly speaking, on Mortal Kombat, it definitely has to be Johnny Cage, definitely, Jackie Briggs, I would say Joker, definitely, but it's kind of, I would say, it doesn't make any sense how, I would say, in my honest opinion, how a DLC character is actually better than the base roster. Like, pretty much, that's about most characters. Like, Spawn on Mortal Kombat 11, I really wasn't that interested in Spawn. Like, I know it's a cool character and stuff like that, but at that point, Mortal Kombat should just done a drop. Like how they did Rain. I actually like playing Rain on Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat in itself, I feel like it was a weak release. There wasn't anything behind it. In terms of like DLC, you shouldn't have to wait like a year, a solid year for DLC stuff to come out. Even with Nightwolf came out in August 2019. That was still fresh, but I don't like how they drip feed the actual stuff. You had Spawn come out like March, 2020? That was like the first DLC character, and they're talking about 6 more characters. Shang Tsung was first. That didn't take that long, but I didn't like how the combat pack was just stupid. It made no sense. It made you think that you were getting all the packs and stuff for free. It was only combat pack 1. You did save money, but every pack is way too expensive. Like $15 for the next pack, $15 a pack, and then $40 for the Aftermath DLC. I wasn't really mad at the Aftermath DLC because at least I got something to play. I got that for my birthday. I just bought it for myself. But past that, I really wasn't that impressed with it. Like, they said that it would be like a solid. What, bruh? What's wrong with this damn game? All that building bullshit, man. This game was trash. It is what it is. I'm gonna play a few more of these games and probably just prepare for something else, I guess. And I know people talking about, my sister got the vaccine because she in med school, and she got the Pfizer one. I think that's pretty good. I gotta get my vaccine. It's funny how, I don't know. But I recently downloaded Clash of Clans back. Last time I played Clash of Clans, I was, really into it. Because, it was boring. I know I used to be in a lot of games, mobile games, when I was, high school. I used to play Madden Mobile. I used to play, Clash of Clans. That was in, my boring classes. I didn't have to do that much. I just get an A. But like, I'm still laughing. One of my teachers, this guy is the funniest man that I know. Like he really didn't care. Like he had multiple streams of income coming in because he did EMS, and I was in his firefighter EMS. We weren't doing EMS stuff. And besides, the other person who was part of the EMS didn't want to quit. I guess he had a difficult set of people. That was crazy too because like within like the first like month, he was like a new hire. He'd done everything like police, fire, a police, firefighter, EMT type of thing. He had pretty much done it all. Um, he basically done everything. But he was like a firefighter for like maybe like 5 years, and then he did the EMT stuff like that. Did some type of training, stuff like that. But yeah. But my teacher used to be telling stories of how like people was just nasty. What he had to deal with, like it's absolutely nasty and disgusting when you think about it. Like people being hit by trains, like in a car, getting a car crash and hit by a train, and the eyeballs and stuff pop out of their head because it got hit and all that force and pressure. Yeah, that was just nasty. He said people's body was all broken and stuff like that, squished up, having to pick up. People were just dismembered. Let me just put it that way. Let me just stop the graphic and gross details that he said. But it wasn't pleasant. Then he said too, like the worst thing he probably had to deal with was like somebody called like EMS to come and like because the person thought they was having a heart attack, and no sooner than they denied the care, and no sooner than after like maybe like 5 minutes, the person died, and they just like and they just pretty much cold, like they just checked out. Yeah, the thing when people die and stuff like that, a majority of the time they're pushing everything in people's body, epinephrine, they break your breastbone, everything. Everything, pretty much. Man, the majority of these games, in my honest opinion, I got mixed feelings about them. I pretty much wasted my bullets on that guy. That's the hilarious thing about that. You know, one thing I had to realize, Fortnite is capable of making changes and 2K is not available to like make any type of changes except if it's the next edition, they're trying to get your money. And I have a problem with that. And objectively speaking, me and my friend was talking about that. Like, 2K just needs to stop listening to like YouTubers who just, I mean, I'm not mad they're getting paid. I'm just mad at the fact that the game has always comes to like, everybody has the same build. Everybody plays the exact same. And then like next gen, everybody does the same thing. I don't do the curry slide. Like you don't really see me do the curry slide at all. I just like in some games I'm literally not scoring because what you call it, the defense and the sets and stuff like that. I can get a contact dunk, but someone can sit up here and run around and get all type of stops and stuff like that. Not even stops. It's just like the bump animations. I'm playing great defense on the person, but the person still gets some bullshit contact dunk. I have a problem with that. And people talk about it has nothing to do with like interior defense, the rating. I really don't believe that. Even if you have high enough rating, you're still gonna get dunked on. Like that makes no sense. Like my friend has a two-way stretch glass cleaner and he's getting dunked on. Like how much sense does that make? The truth be told, there's almost no point really. Honestly, in my honest opinion, there's really no point of even really making a build that's focused on defense because defense it is a part of the game, but at the same time, I don't even know. 2K is a game of animations. Like I know that I shot the ball pretty much like in a way. Well, not even in a way. I know that I shot the ball before like a contest happened and the ball's already left your hand, but then the closeout. And all of a sudden it's a miss, but when I do the same thing, if the same thing gets me, it's a green. I don't understand that. And I know I have badges and stuff like that. And I even changed my takeovers. I changed my takeovers based on the matchup. That's the one thing I will say. Come on. Yeah, I know I was dead. Will I be purchasing another game? Probably not for a while. Just off of, I don't even know. It doesn't really have anything to do with like games, really. In us, like any particular reason. I definitely will not be buying Spider-Man. I definitely will not be buying Valhalla. That broken masterpiece. I don't even know if Watch Dogs even has online because Watch Dogs has been, I wouldn't say an unsuccessful launch. It's just not what people made it out to be. Um, the crazy thing is that I bought the season's pass and I got the max edition for Watch Dogs. I think the game was good, but it's just like, wow. It's still kind of broken and buggy. And the last time I played it, was just like, I don't know. Same thing with Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk, there's no way that the game could be that bad. And the latest patch really made the game a whole lot worse. I feel like we need, like, there's almost no way you can explain that. Like, basically, Cyberpunk was made for, like, the PS3. And by far, they couldn't really do anything on PS3. Imagine what a shit show the game would have been if it was literally made on PS3. All the bugs and the glitches. And it shouldn't have took it came out for the PS4 and all the other stuff. It hasn't been out on PS5 or anything. It was made for current gen gaming. But it's a next gen game. It was made for next gen. Even on next gen, it's still buggy. That's why I deleted it. I had like an issue where like the Takamura's call and stuff like that wouldn't do the thing, and I did the side mission with Panam to romance, so I can get a good ending with that. And I was just like, it was cool. But, like, I don't know. I'll replay Cyberpunk over. Hopefully they allow your stuff to be ported over, so I don't have to redo any of that crap. But I don't think the game itself is crap. I just think it's just poor execution. This with a lot of games. Poor execution, lack of really strategic management. Get your dumb ass away. Yeah, that was some bullshit, but it is what it is, man. Hope you guys enjoyed.